Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel because she has.
Hopefully, can you see her? I think you can. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a 2-month update for Miss Olivia. She is a talkative little girl now, so she will probably be talking along during this video. And I thought we would kind of talk about how she's been doing. She's hanging out with us. You happy? Are you happy? Boop, 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 boop. Anyways, I got a couple of notes. Honestly, I am not anywhere near as organized as I was during the 1-month update. I just kind of have like talking points and then thought I would just talk about them. So let's do it. I wish I would have mentioned this in the last one, but honestly I didn't film it that long ago anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. And I kind of wanted to talk about like what she looks like and all things like that. So she currently has very dark hair. It looks almost black in some lightings, but honestly it's just kind of a brownish dark brown, and it's been like that kind of since she was born. Not sure if it will change to be darker or lighter at all, but right now it is pretty dark brown, and her eye color remains a mystery to everyone. But honestly, she really has like these weird colored eyes, not in a bad way at all, but her eyes are like, at first I thought they were going straight to brown, for sure. I thought they were going straight to brown because they were just so dark, but honestly they still look like they're remaining some color. Like I thought maybe dark gray, dark blue, dark green. It's hard to tell, but they're not quite brown yet. I feel like they might still just flip to brown. I know they say baby's eye color isn't really determined until about 9 months. So she definitely has at least 7 months to kind of see what her eye color will be, but right now it's hard to tell. We waited to film this video until after her 2-month doctor's appointment. In that appointment they weighed her and she is currently 12 pounds 8 ounces. So we bought an at-home scale just for like ourselves because we don't own a scale, and we've been weighing her on that, but I guess it's like extremely not accurate to the point for like a baby. Our at-home scale was saying she was 13 pounds and change, but at the doctors they said for sure she's 12 pounds 8 ounces. But they also weigh her completely naked, and I know every ounce literally counts. So I mean that could make a difference, and I know at-home scales aren't extremely reliable, so that also probably makes a difference. But anyways, so she's 12 pounds 8 ounces, which is in the 70th percentile for girls, so she's growing nice and good. And then for height, she was actually, I forget how tall she is now, but for height, I remember she's in the 90th percentile for height, so she's very like tall. You're so tall. Boop, boop. Just very serious right now. But her doctor's appointment went really well. She got some of her vaccines and shots and stuff. I think she got 3 shots and then an oral vaccine as well. I kind of forget what they are, but they're just the standard vaccines that 2-month-olds get. The night that she got her shot, she did have a fever and a lot of irritability, honestly. And then yesterday even, she was just not really herself. I mean, she was still smiley, but normally she's just like a happy-go-lucky baby, and she was just really irritable yesterday. But today, she's actually feeling a little bit better, which is why we're filming this today. I think that's about it from the doctor's appointment. She's been eating super great. She's still 100% breastfed. She does normally take 1 bottle a day, around 1 bottle a day, but we actually more recently in this current month that we're in have been trying not to give her 1 bottle a day unless we are going somewhere, just because of we're trying to build up more of a stash for when I go back to work in a couple of weeks. But she has been eating really good. She still eats about 8 times a day. Sleeping is a whole nother story though. She was sleeping through the night. I believe at my 1-month update I talked a little bit about how she was sleeping through the night, which was awesome. And then she outgrew her sleep sack. We're calling it the Sleep Sack Chronicles here. So at my must-have favorites video, we talked a little bit about her little Love to Dream swaddle. Basically, it kind of keeps her arms above her head. The second we started using it, she started sleeping in super long stretches. But then she outgrew it, and we made the mistake of thinking that she could just go to a normal like sleep sack. I don't know, I'll insert a picture of what I mean by sleep sack. But we thought that she would be fine. She was sleeping through the night. She was always such a great sleeper. I'm sorry, she did not sleep well last night, which is why I'm yawning so much. But normally, she is always such a great sleeper. She sleeps at least 6 hours in a row and then like another 2 hours minimum normally. But then once we got rid of the Love to Dream swaddle and tried to move to a sleep sack, it was like she did not like it. So we caved in and we bought the transitional Love to Dream swaddle. So basically it has the arms. It's for bigger babies, but then you can zip out the arms, which we've already done now, but at that point we had not. But basically I'm just saying that we bought this transitional one. She loves it and she's sleeping so much better. She loves it way more and she's actually sleeping in pretty good stretches. She just didn't fall asleep until really late last night, which is why I'm tired, because I still got up at the same time this morning. Basically what I'm saying is that she is a Love to Dream lover. She loves that swaddle and she loves the transitional one, and then once she grows out of the transitional one, we'll probably buy like the 6 to 12 month like sleep sack version of it, because clearly she is very attached to it and she doesn't really sleep well without it. I've been trying to like institute wake windows because I've read a little bit about it, but honestly I need to do more research and like figure out what I'm doing. I want to get on a better schedule in general. I know it's hard for a 2-month-old and normally it's better to wait till 3 months, but it would be great if before I go to work we could have a little bit of a schedule around the 3-month mark. So this month we are working on, are you pooping? So clothes wise, right at the 2-month mark, she was still in 0 to 3 month clothes, and then now that we're like almost a week over the 2-month mark, she's in mostly 3 to 6. She has like maybe like 2 onesies that fit her that are 0 to 3, and everything else honestly is just too small for her now. She's grown so much. Some things don't fit her at all that are 3 to 6 months. I feel like different brands have different like sizes of clothing in general. Another thing I wanted to talk about and give you kind of an update on is cloth diapers. We have been using cloth diapers for at least 3 weeks now, I want to say, or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. And we really like them. I actually like them more than I kind of thought I would. It is an adjustment. When she was a newborn, we were using all disposable diapers, and then we switched over to cloth diapers. Once we got past that like 1 month-ish mark, I really like the brand of cloth diapers we had. We haven't had huge issues with leaking. And when compared to disposable diapers, when she was in disposable diapers, she would have blowouts a lot. And not only would she have blowouts, but it'd be like poopy blowouts, like staining her clothes, and it was terrible. It was very frustrating, and she also had an issue. She got diaper rash right before that 1st month mark. And after switching to cloth diapers, we haven't had an issue with diaper rash, which is awesome. And then also, when she does blow out, it's more of like a pee blowout, not like a poo blowout. Obviously, the downside is it is a lot more effort. You have to like clean them and make sure that she has enough of them clean at all times. And I think that could be a little annoying, but honestly, it takes 2 seconds to throw them in the washer, and it's not that hard, honestly. Like, I think washing clothes is honestly harder, just because clothes, you have to fold them, you have to put them away, whereas cloth diapers, it's like you dry them and then you put them in the drawer and they're ready to go. Like, it's not as hard as I would have thought it would have been. And I think they're really cute as well. They have a lot of cute designs. We bought several more that are more of the Velcro kind than the button kind, because we do prefer the Velcro kind. They're a lot easier to use, and the buttons I feel like aren't as good at like the in-between sizes, when she's in between a button or two, then it's like she is either squished or it's a little bit too loose, and I think that's a little bit frustrating. I also wrote down some of her likes and dislikes. She still really loves her swing. She goes in it every morning for me, and sometimes she'll take a little morning nap in there for me, and lets me make breakfast because it's next to our kitchen and our dining room, so it's super easy. She still kind of likes to snuggle me, but honestly she's getting to a point where she might be a little bit too big for it. She's right on the cusp of being too big for it, just like too tall. So she will take a nap in it sometimes, but when we were in that newborn stage, she would sleep in it all the time, and it was like a lifesaver. And now we're kind of at the point where she is not liking it as much. We can definitely get like a couple more uses out of it, and then we'll probably put it into storage. But I feel like it's just getting to the point where it's a little bit too small. She loves things that hang, but what I mean about that is like anything that hangs from the ceiling, from the wall, like pictures on the wall, shelves, like her little thing above her crib, her little mobile. She loves like canvases, anything on the wall. At my parents' house, they have hanging pots and pans, and she will stare at it for probably at least an hour, like if she just had time to stare at it. So she loves things that hang. She's very interested in things with a lot of color. And she kind of always has been like that since she was pretty little, but now it's like she's very, very interested. She loves her little play gym thing. It has little animals that hang above her, and she's obsessed with it. She's gotten to the point where she can kind of reach for some of the animals, and not really on purpose, but she kind of reaches for it and makes it move, and it cracks her up, and then she tries to do it again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of more on accident than on purpose. She's liking tummy time more now that she can lift up her head a little bit better, but she still doesn't really love it. I mean, normally she's good for about 2 minutes, and then she kind of starts like losing it. But she does do tummy time, and she is very good at it. She lifts her head up and kind of looks side to side. She also she's really, really close to rolling over. She kicks her legs up like she's going to, and sometimes she even gets almost onto her side, but she's not quite there, but she's really, really close. She's super smiley, especially in the morning time. You can make her laugh pretty easily and smile. She likes to talk. We have like our morning conversations where we just go literally like I just imitate whatever she says. So if she says ooh, I say ooh, and it cracks her up, and she keeps talking and talking and talking. Even when she can't fall asleep and she's like trying to fall asleep, or like she's frustrated that I'm not letting her fall asleep, she'll literally sit there in her bassinet and kick her legs and make like noises to herself, like not crying at all. She's so talkative, aren't you, Livy? Oh, she has a trick now. She won't do it right now, but I can insert a video because I'm pretty sure I have several videos of her doing it. I'm pretty positive it's on purpose. Guys, Livy's new trick. You ready, honey? Your turn. Good job. And then another thing, we took her outside for the first time in her little snowsuit before she grew out of it. It was a warmer day. It just snowed and it was like 33. So we took her outside, made sure she was nice and toasty. Just took a couple of pictures with her outside because she hasn't really been outside except on the way to the car, which obviously in her car seat, we don't really want to like linger outside because she's not warm enough. But she was outside for a little bit in the snow, just like 5 minutes. It wasn't anything major, but I can insert a picture because it's honestly like the best family picture that we have so far, and I love it. The last thing I wrote down is that she really likes mirrors, and she likes things where she can look at herself in them. And sometimes she just stares, but other times she actually really thinks it's funny and she'll laugh at it. It just kind of depends. So yeah, that's kind of kind of the update, isn't it, Livy? But anyways, I think that's kind of it for our update. I can't think of anything else that I wanted to update you guys on. But thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly really appreciate it. And she is just growing like a weed. It's honestly like, I'm so sad that I'm going back to work, like incredibly. I love my job and it makes me very happy, but I'm gonna miss her. Anyways, I am about to go feed her because I'm pretty sure she's hungry and I need to change this diaper. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that face. You were so cute, Miss Olivia.
She will never know, no, no. Never know, no, no. She will never know.